So we covered how to use the needle driver by putting your fingers in the loops, and I think it's important to appreciate that this actually gives you a lot of stability and is a good skill to have under your belt. But now we're going to go over how to palm the needle driver and not use the loops, simply because this gives you a much more flexibility with regards to moving the driver around and rotating it within the palm of your hand. Ultimately, though, I would recommend getting good at both styles of holding the driver because you'll use them for different things. Now, in thinking about palming it, I think the most difficult thing is just opening and closing it. Really, holding it in your hand is not too complicated, but opening it in an elegant way that doesn't really move things around in an awkward manner is really, really important. And it's actually quite simple, but there is just a little bit of finesse to it. All you have to do is you take your middle finger, if you're right-handed, on this side, and you just put pressure down, and that's going to disengage the lock. Then you can use your thumb to manipulate the driver, and then once you want to close it, you just push down with your thumb, and it's closed. So again, you open with your middle finger there, you can use your thumb to manipulate the driver here, and then you can use your thumb to close it. And if you're doing it all from this side, this is how simple it is. Now it's already open, and you can close it. So you can really quickly pick up the needle driver, open it, clamp something, and close it, all with the palm of your hand. Now, some people who are left-handed may think that they can't palm the driver just because they try to do it the same as if you would on your they try to do it in the same way that someone who's right-handed does it. The thing to keep in mind is that you have to reverse the position because you're reversing the way that you're holding the driver, and the locking mechanism remains the same. So if you're left-handed, you can still palm it. You just have to push down on this side and then open the driver in the same fashion. It's just that you're going to be putting pressure down on the other side of the needle driver. So then ultimately, if you're ambidextrous, you can use both of your hands to open up needle drivers, and then you can quickly take two clamps or drivers and use them in the operating room, which I also think is a good skill to kind of have under your belt.